Hello everyone, welcome to Tutorials, Tips, and Tricks. My name is Dreld, and in this video I'll be showing you the character creation for the game Rift. Now the first thing you have to do is pick a shard, which will be your server. 4 different options, like most MMOs at this time. PvE, PvP, PvPRP, PvERP for you role players. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pick Greenscale. Select that one. Now in Rift you have 2 factions. You have the Guardians, chosen by the gods. If you play as a Guardian, you're actually resurrected by the gods, and you can play and work for them. On the other side, you have the Defiants. The Defiants are more technology-based. You're actually a created character with abilities and things like that. So the Defiants are more technology, Guardians are more faith. I'm going to show you the races for the Guardians first. Alright, first up, we have the this is always hard to say. Mathosian. There we go, Mathosian. They're kind of like your human characters, with a really odd name. Each race will have a different special ability. You'll have a resistance ability, and then you will have a skill, a usable skill. For this race, it increases the movement speed of yourself and your group by 30% for 10 seconds. Now, it should be pointed out that all usable abilities are not usable in combat, except for the dwarves. Theirs is the only one that can possibly be used in combat. The rest cannot. Now, if you click the ability, then get into combat, it's still active. The next race is High Elf, Angelic Flight. You'll click a spot on the ground, a distance away from you. You will get a pair of wings, and you will fly through the air and land at that spot. It's actually kind of cool. Then you'll have the dwarves. The dwarves is density. They can fall twice as far as anybody else without taking as much damage. Again, that's the only one that can be used in combat. If you're fighting somebody and you fall off a mountain, it'll still help you. Whereas the other ones, you can't actually use them. Now, the passive resistance. For dwarves, it's water. For high elves, it's life. And for the Mathosian, it's death resistance. Alright, now we're going to show you the Defiants. Alright, first is the Eth. They're the human-style character for the Defiants. Theirs is agility. 70% increase to movement speed, but it doesn't increase your party. So basically, it's a faster run speed for yourself, but you can't help your party. Then you have the Kalari, which are kind of like your dark elves. Now this is an interesting ability, camouflage. You turn yourself into a fox, and for 30 seconds, your aggro range is reduced. This is really nice when you're trying to make it through a bunch of mobs and you don't want to aggro anything. Like, you have a quest turn in on the other side of the group of mobs, it makes it easier to get there. And then you have the Bommy. Now there's Mighty Leap is pretty much exactly like Angelic Flight, except you don't have the wings. But it's the same thing. Now their resistance is air, the Kalari's resistance is fire, and the Eth, it is earth. So we're going to go ahead and go with... let's go with an F. Show you the classes. Alright, you have warriors, clerics, rogues, and mages. Now in the next video, I'll go into much more detail on the 4 classes. Each class has 8 different souls that you can play, which will drastically change what you're able to do. An overview, warriors can either pretty much tank or BTPS, damage dealing. Clerics can tank, heal, or damage. Yes, there is one soul that actually does tank. Rogues are either damage or they're support. I'll go into support more in the next video. And then mages can either be damage, support, or healing. We'll make this guy a warrior. Alright, I'm only going to hit a couple of options here. There are a lot of different options to customize. Just hit a couple. First, you can change the general look of your face, either more square, triangle, or circle. But then you can change your features. Now this will determine how much wear your character has, whether he's young or he's old. Personal preference. Eye color, hair. There's actually a good number of hairstyles. Some races will actually share a few hairstyles, but most of them are pretty unique to their race. Skin color, and oh, it's alright. Now all you have to do is choose a name, and then you can enter the world. Again, my name has been Dreld, and this is the end of the first episode of Tutorials, Tips, and Tricks. Hope you enjoy. More episodes will be coming along the way. Thanks for watching.